What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing good. Um, for those who don't know, there is a Beatbox event that's coming up in March, the 1st of March, in Monau, which is basically near Munich. Um, and we're gonna have the solo and loop categories. The loop category is gonna be there for the first time, which I'm very happy about as a looper myself. And yeah, I have the privilege to once again judge all of them. Uh, I also did that last year, so um, that's why I'm gonna do it again this time since Enno asked me to do that. I just have to adjust some things in my sheet. Gonna just reduce my points. All right. And just a disclaimer, for every 2 seconds that you are above the limits, we're gonna reduce your ranking to 2 points. Basically, no, my bad. We're gonna subtract half of a point for every 2 minutes that you're above the limit. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some notes for that. Fucking hell. Alright, what the fuck happened, bro? And by the way, if at some point my stream should crash, I'm sorry. I have an old laptop of mine, which kind of tends to crash at certain points. So I'm sorry about that. Okay. So I guess we can start now with Storm Shadow. You. Let's fucking go. Mhm. Oh, okay. Sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big shout out to Leonard.
Oh, Leonard, okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna move faster. I'm gonna get,
Okay.
I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Guess my tension blade will be desire. I'm gonna move, I will move faster. I'm gonna get, I will be stronger. I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Guess my tension blade will be desire. Everybody freaking jump!
Oh! Oh shit.
Storm Shadow und das ist meine Wildcard fürs Beatbox Treff 2025, Loop Station Kategorie.
Okay. Woof! Sick. Alright, now on to judging. So he's in the time limit, so we're not gonna subtract any points from him. Alright, so just so you know, the ranking that I'm gonna be the rank that I'm gonna have at the end will not be my final ranking, just so you know. I'm gonna watch them a second time off camera to make my final ranking. So that there are not any misunderstandings and whatever. So musicality. I really like the ideas. The drops were also very good. There's just, I don't know, something I didn't like. I can't really think of it, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get on to that later. So that I have more time to think. So performance was pretty solid. I'd give it a solid 3. Seems fair, I guess. Creativity, well, like I said, the ideas were very good. Obviously, I have to take away some points for the Leonard reference, because it takes a lot of points away from the originality aspect. So I am gonna, yeah, I guess I'm gonna give him a 6.5. For now, at least. Like I said, I'm gonna watch them off stream again to kind of adjust the points, and then my ranking will be different, obviously. Sound design. It was actually very solid. I mean, sure, there were some frequencies I didn't really like, especially in the drums, particularly the kick. But overall, I really like the ideas, how he was assigning his sounds. So I guess I'm gonna give him a 6 as well, for now at least. And musicality, yeah, I think I know what I didn't like. It was also the thing that he also deleted his drums in the end, or like that he made mistakes. In my opinion, he should have just done another take. But in that case, I'm gonna give him a 10. Oh wait, hold on. I just saw that I'm gonna have to change that. Alright, now as you can see, Storm Shadow has 25.5 points now. For now at least. Again. But now we're gonna move on to Maniac. It's actually his first loop wildcard, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. So, let's go.
Jo, mein Name ist Maniac und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. Let's go.
Let's go. Wait, it's actually his first. I was just checking if you guys can hear me, but should be fine. All right, now let's continue. I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on.
Let's go.
What did he do? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Oh! Oh, shit! That's so good! Oh! What the fuck? Oh! That's sick. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so good. The fuck? Ooh! Ah! Ah! What the fuck? That shit's fire, bro. He literally dropped that bomb right there. Holy shit. So I'm gonna start with performance again, so that it's a bit easier for me to like write the points in there. Performance, well, thing is I'm kind of struggling to give him points because I couldn't really see his face, so it's kind of hard for me to judge. But when I'm looking at his movement, like with his arms and stuff, then you can see that he's feeling it. And in that case, I'm also gonna give him a 3. All right, then creativity. I'm actually gonna rank that very high. Um, because there are some things that I like really like and haven't heard like that often. So I'm gonna give him an 8. Sound design was very good and very outstanding. The only thing I didn't really like was that his kicks were sounding a bit distorted, at least when he recorded them. So for now, I'm also gonna give him an 8. The musicality, I'm gonna have to rank that very high just because it was very good. I also really like the structure and everything was on pitch. So I am gonna give it a 13. No, let's do 12.5. All right, now Maniac is first so far in the loop category. Oh, Maniac, what's up, man? So, all right, now on to Seby, and I'm very happy for his wildcard and Edmaster as well when he's coming up next. So, all right, let's just dive in. Let's go for that day. Okay. Whoa, what the hell did he do? Ooh! Oh, damn, that atmosphere. What the fuck? How did he do that? Ooh! That vibe, bruh. The hell, bruh. Hey, yo, no, what's up, man? Shush! Big, like holy shit. That vibe was amazing. Like, especially the atmosphere in the beginning, it's so good. Well, alright. Performance, again, I can't really rank it that high because I couldn't see his face. But it's actually the same for when I ranked Maniac. So I'm also gonna give him a 3 for now. Creativity, I'm gonna have to rank that very high as well, because especially the beginning with the harmonies, I saw that a lot with granular delay, but in that case it was like extraordinary because in that case I think he used something with robot, if I'm not mistaken. And that's also something I haven't heard before, and also like how he structured everything, like the ideas he came up with, especially like when it comes to his composition in general, it's very good. So I am gonna give him I'm gonna give him 8.5 for now at least. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. Sound design. Well, I'm gonna have to rank it high as well. Because the sound design is very good. I'm gonna give him an 8.5 as well. Musicality. I am gonna not give him 15 points because there are some things that I personally didn't like. Like when it comes to certain transitions, at least in I think it was the second half, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I am gonna give him like, let me think, 13 points. Oh no, let's do 13.5. That seems fair, I guess. All right, now moving on to Edmaster. Oh, Seby, what's up, man? All right, now moving on to the last wildcard so far. Or like for loops at least, we're gonna continue with Edmaster, or Badmaster as I like to call him. So let's go.
Yo, my name is Edmaster from Ireland, and this is my wildcard for the Beatbox Treff Championship in Murnau, Germany, the European Union, 2025.
Go. Irish champ in the house. Let's go. He's slapping the mic harder than his mom slaps him, I guess. Jesus. Ooh, the bass. Mm. Oh, I like the panning. The hi-hats, oh my god.
All right. I don't care what the occasion is. I don't care if it's your nan's funeral or your brother's first birthday. I better hear you belting the lyrics. Feel the groove makes you move. These are the beats that get into. Feel the trance makes you dance. Everybody clap your hands. Feel the groove makes you move. These are the beats that get into. Feel the trance makes you dance. Everybody clap your hands.
Oh! Oh, he's such a performer. Like, holy, his performance is so good. The struggle as well. Damn. Yeah, slap that mic, man. Hmm. Ah.
Let me in!
All right, I will. I will. So performance, I guess we don't have to just really discuss it. 5 points. Creativity. I also like his creativity a lot. Like how he came up with all those sounds and how he arranged everything. So I'm gonna give it an 8. Sound design was he's actually very underrated, at least when it comes to sound design, because for only MK2, he has some very top-notch sound design, in my opinion. So just like Seby, I'm gonna give him an 8.5. And then musicality was a real bop to listen to, so I'm gonna give him a 14. Alright, now I have to sort everything. Oh. Alright. So I'm just gonna change the colors. But this is basically my top 4 for loops. So first place we have Edmaster, second Seby, third is Maniac, and fourth is Storm Shadow. I'm actually very happy with that so far. Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I've missed something when it comes to like the time limit or anything like that, but it seems fine to me. And I'm very happy with the ranking as well. So yeah. Now let's move on to the solos. So yeah. And just in case you're wondering why I put structure in as well, and Enno basically asked me to, so that it basically is more fitting for the judging solo. And then I said, okay, why not? Let's do it. And here we are. So and just so you know, we have 22 solo wildcards, so it's gonna be very tough for me to make a top 10 out of them. But I think every one of us will do a great job. If it's me or Noshul or Maurice, we're trying to be as fair as we possibly can. So yeah, just gonna put in the points. It should be 50, I believe, in total. Yeah, it's 50. Okay, now first we're gonna start with Tropics. I haven't heard from him before, to be honest, but that's why I'm even more curious to see what he has in store for us. So let's go. Okay, here it says that it's a freestyle, but anyway, let's get right into it.
Hello? Is it, dude? Is anyone there? Oh my
Yo, what's
god.
up? My name's Tropics.
I don't
And this
care.
is my solo wild card for the 2025 Treff Beatbox Battles.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do if I don't make it in. Then I'll show you. So
Very nice so far, actually.
wicked. I don't even know what I'm gonna do if I make it in. Then I'll show you.
Alright, that was Tropics. It was actually very solid for a freestyle, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna have to get some time to think. But yeah, performance-wise, it was very solid. And also like the jokes in the video, like when it comes to editing, were actually very, very funny. Even though you shouldn't talk yourself down like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give this dude a 3 for performance. Creativity. Well, since it's a freestyle, the creativity should be very high on principle, but the thing is that the sounds he used were kind of repetitive, in my opinion at least. Like I said, maybe I'll change my mind, or like I'll think of it differently when I'm listening to it again off stream. But in my opinion, like it was good, but like I said, the sounds were a bit repetitive for me. So I'm gonna give him a say 6 or 5.5. Structure. Well, the structure for freestyle was very solid. Everything was on time as well, which I very liked. So I I don't even know, man. I mean, the thing is, it's a freestyle, so I can't really rank it that high. But for a freestyle, like I said, the structure is solid. So I'm gonna give him a 6 for now. Tech. His sounds were pretty clean in my opinion. But the thing also is that since he's using his phone as a mic, it's kind of holding him back, in my opinion. But it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5. And musicality. Well, there wasn't anything musical going on. But like everything well, let me think. Sorry. It's like the thing is, when I'm judging, most of the time, I'm gonna judge the structure within the musicality. So it's kind of hard for me now to judge musicality, but it's yeah, something where I could say it's not bad when it comes to musicality term, like as in if everything is on pitch, if everything is on key, but since there were liberals, since he did liberals most of the time, it's yeah, not that hard, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I should do some bad decisions, I'm sorry. At least on the stream. But for now, I am going to give him a 9. No shit. Was geht? Right now, enough talking. Let's move on to Loupy. The last time I heard him, he was actually very sick. He sadly couldn't make it last year, but let's see how it goes for him this year.
Willkommen bei Wieso Steuer. Die Steuererklärung nur kinderleicht.
I can wait to hear his welcome. So shut the fuck up. Okay, let's go.
Was geht? Mein Name ist Loupy, ich bin 15 Jahre alt und das ist meine Wildcards für 2.
15. He is 15, guys. You heard him. But bro, he doesn't even look like 15. He has facial hair all over his face, and you want to tell me that this guy's 15. Crazy. Yeah, anyway, let's keep on going. So, yeah.
Was geht? Mein Name ist Loupy, ich bin 15 Jahre alt und das ist meine Wildcard für 2025 Beatbox Treff. Jetzt schon mein 50. Take oder so, kein Bock mehr. Bring it back like. Bang.
Damn. Alright. That was Loupy, everyone. Performance-wise, I'm also gonna give him a 3 for now, because there wasn't much going on in my opinion. I mean, sure, he made eye contact with the camera and everything, but I think he could have done a bit more as far as that is concerned. Creativity. Well, the thing is, in my opinion, he used a lot of sounds very often. Like he was really spamming those combos. Not that they're bad or anything, but it kind of got repetitive over time, in my opinion, at least. So I'm gonna have to rank his creativity a bit lower. Anyway, I am going to give him a 5.5 as well. Like, no, let's do 6. Let's do 6. All right. Structure. Where you could obviously hear that then it was a freestyle. That it was a freestyle. Sorry for my misspelling. And I don't know if it was just me, but since he did all of the combos, it was pretty hard for me to keep up whether if he's on time or not. I tried to like keep going with him, but from what I've noticed, some parts were a bit off time, but just slightly. At least from the first time hearing his wildcard. In that case, I am going to give him a. Let's see. A 6-ish. Tech. Well, his sounds are very clean. Like, especially technicality wise, he has a lot to offer. And I also like the execution of his sounds, even though it was basically the combos, like mostly combos that he was spamming. But I am going to give him an 8. Then musicality. I actually don't think that I can rank it that high, since well, it's just my personal opinion, just so you know. But like I said earlier, it was very repetitive for me, like over time when hearing his combos, like that he was spamming basically. But yeah, I guess for now I'm going to give him a 9. So yeah, alrighty. Oh wait, let me just see some messages there real quick. And my story didn't even upload, yay. I guess that'll be fine. Right, like I said, I have to look at some messages right now. Alright, let's keep on going with my boy Rising. Let's go.
Rising, Wildcard, Beatbox Treff Championships 2025 in Monau. Ich bin so aggro. Diese scheiß Wildcards. Ich hasse Wildcards. Who's done? It's him. Rising. He's coming for the win.
I'm liking that so far.
He's coming for the He's coming for the
That whistle. Sheesh.
Who's that? It's him. Rising. He's coming for the He's coming for the
Ah. Strong.
He's coming for the
Strong. Alright. Now on to Rising. Performance-wise, I'm gonna give him a 4. It was very good. I like especially how he interacted with the camera and how he was how he was also interacting with the viewer, basically. I liked that a lot. Creativity was actually very good, in my opinion. It's very, very good. Like how he basically had a structure. I mean, sure, there wasn't much going on, to be fair, but it's still very good. I like his structure even more though. In that case, I am going to give Rising a 7 for creativity. Structure, like I said, I really liked it a lot. His drops were very solid. Everything was on time. So I'm gonna give my man Rising an 8. Tech, as you obviously heard, it's very top-notch tech. Like how he basically executed his sounds. They're very clean. So I'm gonna give Rising a say 7.5 for tech. Musicality. I'm also gonna rank that a bit higher. So I am going to give Rising a 12. I think that's fair. All right. Now let's move on to Tenshi. Let's go.
Ich bin Tenshi, das war eine Wildcard für den Beatbox Treff Championship 2025, die Second Edition. Let's go. You already know what's coming. I feel this melody. Listen to my beat.
Sounds a bit off-pitch to me, if you ask me. His synth sounds good though.
I feel this melody. Turn the shit up. No. I feel this melody. Listen to this beat.
Alright. So, Tenshi. Performance-wise, I'm gonna give him a 4 as well. It was very solid. Creativity. I think it's actually gonna be very hard for me to judge because the thing is, I know Tenshi can do a lot more than he was showing in his wildcard. I mean, like, to me, it seems that he's kind of experimenting, which isn't a bad thing. But there were some things that I didn't really like, or where I think that it could have been executed a bit more differently. Especially the second drop was very underwhelming for me, at least when first hearing it. So for now, I'm gonna give him a 5. Alright, structure. So everything was on time. But like I said, I think some parts could have done differently, and also the second drop could have been a bit more exciting, in my opinion at least. I kind of dig the idea, but there wasn't much going on. So I'm gonna rank structure a 5.5. Tech. Well, there wasn't much technicality going on, to be fair. But it was still pretty solid, though, at least from what I've heard. Like, his sims were very clean. So I'm gonna give him a let's say a 6-ish. Musicality. Like I said, for me, it basically sounded like when he was singing, right, that he was a bit off pitch, which I didn't really like. At least when it comes to all the other parts, because it didn't really blend together very well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rank it a bit lower, I'm afraid. So I'm gonna give him, say, an 8.5. All right, that's gonna be 29 points for him. All right, now moving on to Drowzee. From what I've seen, it's his first wildcard actually. So I am very happy to see some new faces here. Let's go.
Yo, das ist Drowzee und das ist meine Wildcard für die Beatbox Treff Championship 2025. Warum ist der Moment, den man grad erlebt, nie so hell wie die Erinnerung, die man webt? Rosa Träume, eine falsche Nostalgie, so schön wie in meinem Kopf waren die Dinge nie. Wagnen in meinem Kopf verdrehen die Qualität. Wird gern schlafen, es ist schon zu spät. Bist mir fern, ich kenn dich noch kaum. Bist in meinem Kopf nur ein rosa Traum. Bist in meinem Kopf nur ein rosa.
Okay, that was unexpected.
Bist in meinem Kopf nur ein rosa. Bist in meinem Kopf nur ein rosa Traum.
Okay. The demo was very unexpected. But kind of, I don't know. I actually like it. Anyway, performance-wise, I'm gonna give Drowzee a 4. I also liked it a lot. Like how he was kind of smiling in the camera, interacting with the viewer, and all that. It was very good. Creativity. I mean, again, there wasn't much going on, but it kind of fitted the vibe. And also, since he had some own lyrics, I'm gonna have to rank it a bit higher. So I'm gonna give him a 7 for now. Structure-wise, well, like I said, when it comes to the inwards thing, I liked it somehow, but I can't really seem to figure out if I think that it fits the vibe or not, or like overall the vibe in general. So I don't really know, to be honest, but for now I'm gonna give him a 7 as well. Tech. Again, there wasn't much going on, but the sounds he did were very clean in my opinion. Especially his spit snare was fucking clean. And also the inward sounded very crispy, which I like a lot. But for now, I think I'm gonna have to rank Tech a 7 as well. And musicality, it was very musical, obviously, and his singing was also on pitch. I liked how his voice sounded. So in that case, I'm gonna give Drowzee a let's say 12.5-ish. Alright, now moving on to the 6 wildcards so far, Gonzo. I also haven't heard from him so far, so yeah, let's go. I mean, as you can see, we have a lot of new faces, like people I haven't heard of. But yeah, anyway, let's keep on going.
Gonzo und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps singing. I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps. Yeah. Crazy nights and crazy peeps. I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps singing. I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps. Yeah.
Oh! Oh, the throw kick is so sick.
I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps singing. I need a place to sleep. Crazy nights and crazy peeps. Yeah. Crazy nights and crazy peeps.
Damn. Very solid, actually. Not gonna lie. So for Gonzo's performance, I think I'm gonna give him a 3.5, just because I like the way that he is performing overall. The only thing I didn't really like was that he was very looking at the camera, at least from what I've seen. And wait, I forgot. Yeah, and maybe could have moved a bit more, at least for my personal preference. It was still solid nonetheless. Creativity. I liked the lyrics so far. Like in general, in a certain part it was a bit repetitive. I liked his arrangement in general though, especially when he did his drop with the throw kick and a click roll. It sounded very good. So I'm gonna give Gonzo a I'd say 7. Structure, it was so everything was on time, and I think the the drops were pretty fitting as well. Overall, so it was very good. I think I'm gonna give Gonzo a 6.5. Tech. Like I said, I really like the sounds. It sounded very good, especially when he did a stroke kick drop. I really liked it a lot. So I'm gonna give my man Gonzo a 7 as well. Musicality was very solid. But for now, I'm gonna give him a 12-ish. But I might change that off camera. So or like I most likely will change some points here and there, because I'm gonna watch them a second time. Like I said, like 100 times, I think already. But yeah, now let's keep on going with JDK. Ja, let's go.
Hey, das ist JDK und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025 in der Solo-Kategorie. Hope you enjoy.
Let's go.
There'll be no tomorrow.
Oh! Very clean.
There'll be no tomorrow.
Also like the way he's bringing it back. That's basically the performance I like to see. I'm gonna give him a 4.5. A creativity. I need some time. Hold on. Like I really liked how he arranged everything. There were some things where I think that didn't really fit. I mean, the beginning and the end were pretty good. It was just a thing that I think during the end or like before the end, it was yeah, I don't know. There were some things here and there that I think didn't really fit with the overall vibe. Like he was kind of rushing it, in my opinion. So yeah, creativity. I think I'm gonna give him a 6.5. Well, do I want to give him a 6.5? I don't know. I think I'm gonna change some things here and there, like I said. But yeah. Structure. Overall, it was pretty solid. I mean, like I said, I think sometimes he was rushing it a bit. And I've also noticed that he was slightly off time. But anyway, it was pretty good nonetheless, so I'm gonna give him a 6.5 as well. Tech, like I said in the beginning, his sounds were very, very clean. I liked how powerful his sounds are. So I am going to give him an 8. And musicality, I liked his, I guess you could say, vocalized throat bass. Like something in between. I don't know how to put it, but it was still very good. I think I'm going to give him a 10 between 11-ish, maybe a bit higher. I don't really know. Let's do 11.5. I think that's fair. And now moving on to Lon, the under 18 South German champ from 2022. Let's fucking go.
Yo, this is Lon, this is Maniac for the Beatbox Treff 2025!
Ow. Okay, I heard you, man. Oh, sorry. Right.
There was a chicken small and bright, with love to dance and spread its wings. We checked and hopped from left to right. They call it chicken chow mein. Call it chicken chow.
Ah!
Call it chicken chow.
Ah! Oh, so clean. Alright. Chill, bro. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna say for sure that I'm gonna rank him very high. I really like the overall product and performance, obviously a 5. Creativity, I liked how he was basically singing about a chicken. It was very funny, but especially his arrangement and how he pulled everything off, it was so good. So good. So I'm gonna give him an 8. Structure, there's nothing much to say. Basically, structure-wise, he was very, very strong. Everything was on time. The drops fitted the vibe very much. Everything was on point. So I think I'm actually gonna give him a 10. Tech, I'm also gonna have to rank it very high. I think for now I'm gonna give him a 9. Musicality, I'm gonna give him a, let's say 13. Sounds fair, I guess. Oh yeah, so far he's my first place. Sounds fair, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to Phoenix. Also haven't heard from him, so let's see how it goes.
Yo, ich bin Phoenix und das ist meine Wildcard fürs Beatbox Treff 2025. Tschüss und liebe Grüße an Nairo. And birds whistle, bro.
Birds whistle. Birds whistle.
Nice. Alright, first of all, performance-wise, I'm gonna give him a 4. I like how he was bopping and moving and everything, but the fact that he's sitting while performing is really holding him back. So I just suggest rather standing than sitting while performing, because you can basically feel it more and also interact with the viewer more. Yeah. Alright, that's about it for performance. Creativity. I am going to give it a, I guess, 6.5. I really think the idea was very solid. So it was basically singing about a bird and a phoenix, and also how he, like the sounds he was using and everything, and blended together very well. It was sure it was nothing that basically pulled me off my chair, but it was still solid. Structure-wise, I think there are some parts that didn't go together pretty well with the routine, or like that should have like some things that should have been done a bit differently, in my opinion. I guess I am gonna give Phoenix a solid 6. Alright, tech. That's also something that I've noticed. And it wasn't necessarily because he executed the sounds uncleanly. Like his sounds in general sound pretty clean. But the main issue that I had with him when he was performing was his mic placements. That's why his sounds kind of didn't go through. Because he wasn't beatboxing like this, he was beatboxing like this, so he was moving his mic around, and that's why it was basically hard to catch the sounds he was making, or like get the full potential of the sounds he did. So in that case, I think a 6 sounds fair. Yeah, let's leave it at a 6. Alright, musicality. Pretty solid. I think there's nothing much to add to that. So I think I'm gonna give him like a 10. For now at least, again. Right now, let's move on to Ultra. Let's see what he has in store. So.
Yo, was geht? Ich bin Ultra und das ist meine Wildcard für die Beatbox Treff Championship 2025.
Let's go.
I don't got enough for the finals, but I got enough for the elims. Not a for the finals, not the finals, for the finals, but I got enough for the elims. Not enough for the finals. But I got enough for the elims. Putting up for the fans, putting up for the elims.
Bye bye.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna just put it out like that. I can't really rank it that high. I'm very, very sorry. It's just thing that, like, how it was structured didn't blend together very well at all, in my opinion. Performance-wise, it was pretty solid, so I'm gonna give it a 3. The lyrics were pretty creative as well. But like, because the overall product wasn't that spectacular, I guess you could say. At least in that wildcard, it's only gonna be enough for a 5, in my opinion. Structure-wise, again, there's not many points that I can like give out. I'm very, very sorry. So for now, it's gonna be a 4. Tech, that's also the thing. His sounds didn't sound very clean. There's some potential. Don't get me wrong. When he's very trying to get those sounds as clean as possible, then maybe I could have ranked the tech a bit higher. But like, it was just overall product, like, no matter what he did, and I don't mean it in an offensive way whatsoever, but it didn't sound very clean and wasn't very pleasant to listen to in that case. So I'm also gonna rank it like a 3, maybe. And in that case, the musicality is also gonna be very low, unfortunately. I'm also gonna give it a 4-ish. All right. By the way, how long is the stream going on for? Wait, 1.5 hours only. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, let's move on with Detox. And then after that, half of the solo wildcards are done. And then we can basically have the judge ranking so far. I'm gonna start the sheet and then we're gonna see how it's going so far. Yeah, anyway, let's move on with my man Detox. Nice pie, man.
Ich bin Detox
Hello.
und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. Viel Spaß!
Yeah.
The snake is hunting you and watching you.
Sick. Nice, nice. The pie looks amazing, by the way. And he did a very good job with that. But like, both of them, I'm assuming. Lol. And he's also tasting, oh my god. Der Kuchen war richtig kacke, so basically means the cake was very shit. I really don't hope so, or at least it doesn't look that way. Yeah, anyway. Detox, my man. For performance, I think a 4 is pretty reasonable. There's nothing much to say about that. Was very, very good. Creativity, also very solid. I like the ideas very much. I'm gonna give him a, let's say 7. Sounds fair. Structure was also very, very solid. I like the ideas very much, and I think the ideas he had for the drops were also very good. Very solid. Nothing too spectacular, but still solid. So gonna give him a 7 as well. Tech. His sounds sound very clean. They come through very well, even though he has background noise. But that also shows what powerful sounds he has in store. And in that case, I am going to give my man Detox a 7 as well. And musicality, it was very, very solid again. It was what's the word? Was very catchy. Like the flow was also very catchy as well, and yeah, I mean, there's nothing much to say about that. But in that case, I am going to give Detox a, say, 12-ish. And now, like I said, since we have half of the wildcards judged, we are going to we're going to have the overall ranking so far. Like, now. Das ist schon ja, aber das ist echt geil, Mann. Aber gut. But now I'm gonna go back to English. So, let me just put the colors back the way they were earlier. But so far, I think it's actually not that bad. I mean, sure, maybe you can do some things differently here and there, but maybe that'll change as soon as I'm gonna judge all the other wildcards. So first place so far we have Elon, then second Rising, third Drowzee, fourth JDK, fifth Detox, 6th Gonzo, 7th Phoenix, 8th Loupy, 9 tropics, and 10th Tenshi, and 11th so far we have Ultra. But now we're gonna judge the other half of the wildcards, and we are going to start with Carnage. But before that, I'm gonna have to get a sip of water. Always stay hydrated, guys, remember. Alright, now, with that being done, let's move on to my man Carnage. Go.
Oh, was geht?
Hello.
Mein Name ist Carnage. Und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. Weil Noshel und Nairo unbedingt wollten, dass ich eine Wildcard mache.
Yeah. Oh! Carnage is also so powerful. Oh!
Let's go, I'm coming for you.
Oh, shit. Damn. Carnage, my man. Alright, performance-wise, it's gonna be a solid form. Then moving on to creativity, I mean, as you can see in the title, it was a freestyle, but for a freestyle, the creativity is very, very high. So in that case, I am gonna give my man Carnage a 7. Structure-wise, it actually went together pretty well. Everything was on time. The drops were fitting. I think a 7 should be fair as well. Tech, I think there's nothing more to say. It's gonna be a 10 for sure. His sounds are very, very clean, very powerful. They come through very well. So that's something I really, really like. And then musicality. Everything, like I said, came through, like everything. Fuck. How do you say it? It blended together very, very well, especially for a freestyle. It's so good. So I think I have no clue, to be honest. But I think a 12 should be fair. Something around that area. For now at least. Again. But moving on to looks, as he may have changed the name to that. Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Ich bin Lux und das ist meine Wildcard für die Beatbox Treff Championship 2025.
What the fuck?
I'm bitch, must do just to sit like I'm into so scared and shit like I did, but I get no backlash like I'm gonna get you on your fucking like a savage.
Really nice. Very, very nice. Performance-wise, I think there's not much to say. It's a 5 for me for sure. Creativity, very solid in my opinion. So it's gonna be a 7. Something like that. Structure. I think I'm gonna have to take some points away, just because I've noticed some little tiny mistakes. But overall, it was very solid. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5. Something like that. No, let's do a 7. I think that sounds more reasonable. Tech, his sounds overall are very clean. But when he's rapping, then I kind of noticed that he was struggling with the K snares, which shouldn't happen usually. So that's why it's only gonna be a 7 for me. Musicality was also very solid. Again, so that's why I am going to give him an 11. All right. Now moving on to Luke. I've also liked his stuff a lot. So let's see what he's got in store for us this time.
Das ist eine Wildcard für den Beatbox Treff 2025. Let's go.
Let's go. I really love his style, man. Sick. Alright. Now for Luke, I'm also gonna give him like a 4 for performance. Creativity. Actually solid. Nothing much to say here. Gonna give him a 7 as well. Structure, when blended together very well. I'm gonna give him like a 7.5 because I really love what he did. Tech was also good overall as well. I don't know about the sucker punches, if that was intentional or not, but I've kind of noticed how they didn't really come through. So in that case, I'm gonna give Luke a 7 as well. And musicality, it's gonna be very high for me. Because as you can see, Luke is a very musical beatboxer. And and how he basically plays along with, especially with the oscillation and stuff. Like it goes together very well. Just like, yeah, let's say pizza with ham. I mean, it's a very bad example, I know. But yeah, so that's why I'm gonna give my man Luke a 12. Now, I mean, sure that there are a lot of guys right now who have the same amount of points. For example, Lux, JDK and Detox, they have the same amount of points. Now again with Drowzee and Luke. But I mean, I can only repeat myself. This is not the final ranking. I'm gonna watch them again off camera, and then I'm gonna make my final ranking with them. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on with ACAR. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. I only know that he's apparently the Turkish vice champion. So that sounds promising so far. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
Hello guys, my name is Acar. I'm from Turkey and this
Acar, okay.
Beatbox Treff 2025 solo category. Go.
Ah, damn.
Break it down.
Solid work. ACAR. Alright, performance-wise, I'm gonna give him a 4.5. It's because I think that performance-wise he was very good, but there's some slight things that I was kind of missing. Anyway, creativity was very good. The only thing I didn't like, or like, not that I didn't like, that was kind of confusing me, were the fillers in the beginning. So it was, I don't know, kind of rushy, I guess. But anyway, for me, it's gonna be a solid 7. Structure-wise, there's nothing much to say. It's very good. I really liked the drops, and also the intro was very sick. So for me, it's gonna be an 8. Tech, it's gonna be slightly higher. I just think that the phone audio kind of held him back, at least the way he held his phone. I don't know, but I think that's just me. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, tech is gonna be 7.5 for now at least. But like maybe an 8. And then musicality. It's gonna be very tough for me to judge. But what sounds fair, in my opinion, I think is gonna be a 12. Now moving on. Hey yo, CONNEX, was geht? Now moving on to my man Flourman. Let's go.
Hallo, mein Name ist Flourman. Das ist meine Wildcard für die Beatbox Treff 2025 Solo-Kategorie. Hope you enjoy.
Bless you, brother.
Get out of our bedroom, honey, my wife is getting home. Get out of our bedroom, honey, my wife is getting home. She's on her way and won't last long, so you should be gone. Get out of our bedroom, honey, my wife is getting home.
I really love his style.
Get out of our bedroom, name a wife is home. Get out of our bedroom, name a wife is home. She's on her way and won't last long, so you should be gone. Get out of our bedroom, name a wife is She's getting
sick. Sick shit, man. Alright. Flourman, so performance-wise, it's gonna be a 5 for sure. There's nothing else to add to that. Creativity-wise, it's actually gonna be very high. Like, higher than expected, because it's obviously an old school style, but it's very good actually. I mean, es ist danke, also es sind, also vor allem, sie sind nicht von mir, sondern von meiner Freundin. Ich bin gerade bei ihr. Hab das also ein bisschen spontan halt da gemacht. Äh, genau, also, genau. Deswegen schaut es ein bisschen femininer aus. Aber ja. Right now, back to English. Creativity wise, it's hard to say. I think a 7.5, maybe. Structure wise, very solid as well, in my opinion. I mean, sure, there wasn't a lot going on since it was an old school style, but he basically blended in old school with new school pretty well. I mean, for now, it's gonna be 6.5. Tech, also very, very good. Solid 7. Musicality, it's actually gonna be very high for me. For now at least. Like I said, I really, really love his style. So it's gonna be let me think. A solid 12-ish. Yeah. Now moving on to my man CONNEX. Go.
Jo, das ist CONNEX und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. Shoutout an Enno.
Thinking to myself all night, feeling like I lost my mind. Maybe everything's all white. This was rising from the floor, calling me to search for more. Maybe there's no bomb. The walls, they were tumbling.
Ah. Ah! Ah, damn! Yeah, let's go. All right. Performance-wise, I think it's actually going to be a 5. Creativity is also going to be very high for me. Everything, again, went together very well. But in that case particularly, it was something else. In my opinion, it really stood out. So it's gonna be a solid 8. Structure-wise, there's nothing much to say. It was a very good routine, very well structured. It's gonna be an 8. Attack, I'm also gonna have to rank that very high. I'm gonna give him a 9, and not because I didn't think some things didn't come through. It's only because of the EQ, because there were some frequencies that I personally didn't really like, but I think it's the EQ settings overall. So yeah, that's that. And then musicality was really on pitch, especially the singing and also the oscillation. I really loved those things a lot during the whole routine. So for me, it's gonna be a 13. All right. Now, moving on to my boy Joni. Let's go.
Mein Name ist Joni und das ist meine Wildcard für Beatbox Treff.
Ja, kein Problem, Digga. War echt sick, also war saftig mit ihm. Right, Joni, let's go.
Hallo, mein Name ist Joni und das ist meine Wildcard für Beatbox Treff 2025.
Right, my man, Joni. Right now I'm actually seeing that we only have 4 wildcards left after we are done judging Joni. But for now I'm gonna say it's gonna be a solid 4 for performance. Creativity wise, there again there's nothing much left to say except for that it's very solid. Nothing too crazy, but still very solid. So it's gonna be a 7 as well, structure wise. It was pretty well, how do you say, pretty, I guess, static is the right word. Not in a bad way, but like as in that nothing didn't really change, I guess. So in that case, it's only gonna be a 6 for me. Tech, I don't know if it was just style or if he can't really be that powerful or like if he can't really execute them. But like no, not even that. I know how powerful he can be on stage. Yeah, either way, in my opinion, I think the Suns could have been a bit more powerful. But overall still pretty decent. So for me it's gonna be a 6 for now. Musicality wise, nothing much to say there. Except that it's a solid routine. So for now I'm gonna give my man a 10. And now Okay, alright, now we're gonna have the last 4 wildcards. Now we're gonna move on with XPM. I haven't heard from him as well, so let's see what he has in store for us. Shower beats, let's go. Nice clicks. Shush. Solid, really solid. Alright, for XPM, performance-wise, I'm gonna give him a 3. It's pretty solid. I mean, there wasn't very much going on. He didn't really move that much. He didn't interact with the camera too much, in my opinion, especially when he looked away. That's also a thing where it's a bit critical for me, in my opinion. But either way, still pretty solid performance. Creativity-wise, I mean, you can tell there's nothing much going on. And from what I can hear, he isn't that much of a battler, at least not yet. He kind of sounds like he's mainly doing it for fun, which isn't bad. But yeah, still nothing much going on. So in that case, I'm gonna give him a 5.5. Mostly because I really like the clicks. Structure-wise, still solid, even though there wasn't much going on. So it's gonna be enough for a 5 for me. Tech-wise, I think a 5 is pretty reasonable as well, because I liked some of the ideas, but I think they could have been executed a bit more differently. Anyway, musicality, again, something that could have maybe been worked on a bit more, but overall, still pretty decent, at least when it comes to the vibe and everything. So I think I'm gonna give him an 8. Now moving on to my man Skewberty. Давай, блять, let's go.
Also, Wildcard, Beatbox Traps Championship, 25, Loop Station Kategorie. Nein, Spaß.
What the Why do you have a guitar to bass on your voice, blade? Turn off the guitar to bass, blade.
Solo Kategorie, Wildcard. Genau. Let's.
So. Da, blöd. Shush. Alrighty, Skewberty, my man. Performance-wise, it's gonna be a 3. Pretty solid, but as I've told you multiple times, you should interact with the viewers more. But overall, it's still pretty solid, especially for a freestyle. Creativity-wise, also very solid. There were just some few parts that I didn't like, especially with the fillers. I think they're a bit out of place. So in that case, it's gonna be I'm gonna say 6 for now. Structure-wise, like I said, I like the ideas, but some things were a bit out of place, in my opinion. So it's only gonna be a 5.5 for me. Technicality-wise, it's gonna be very hard, especially because of the chorus that you had on top. I think it's also gonna affect some frequencies that you might need. So I am gonna give you 6 points, Blade, because there were still some parts that I liked a lot. Musicality-wise, it's gonna be... shit. It's gonna be very tough, actually. I mean, the singing was very good. I mean, obviously on pitch, because I know what you can do, especially with your a cappella band and stuff. By the way, check out Ostbahn Groove. He is their beatboxer, and he is smashing it. Anyway, musicality-wise, I think it's gonna be a solid 9. For now, at least. Sounds pretty fair for now. But maybe I'll adjust some things here and there. So yeah, right now let's move on with the one and only Enno, who is actually the organizer of the whole event. And he was like, okay, let's do a wildcard. And yeah, let's move on with our man Enno.
Enno 2025 BBX Treff.
Ah, this one.
You break it when I spin my fucking baseline. Drop the bass,
Tropics so good.
You like it when I drop my fucking baseline.
Ah.
Baseline. Baseline. Baseline.
Let's go. Oh, the duck sounds. Sheesh.
Baseline, I'ma drop the bass, I'ma drop the bass, I'ma drop the bass.
Sick. Enno, my man. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a 4 for performance. Creativity wise, very good shit. I mean, sure, it was obviously a Skrillex reference, but it was executed very well. So I'm gonna give my man Enno a 7.5. Structure-wise, also very well executed. There's nothing much more to add to that. It's gonna be a 7 for me. Tech-wise, also very good, especially the duck sounds so good. Number 8, like 8 for me, for now at least. Musicality, again, very well executed. Everything blended together so well. So for now, it's going to be, I'm gonna say like a what am I gonna give? Oh, Ultra, what's up, my man? Actually, hard to say, to be honest. But I think for now it's gonna be a 12.5-ish. Yeah, now moving on to the last solo wildcard, it's gonna be Underground. I haven't heard from him before. Yeah, hahaha, voice crack, yeah. Hitting puberty again, I know. Anyway, let's move on with our last wildcard for now, Underground.
Peace, mein Name ist Leander und das ist meine Wildcard für den Beatbox-Treff 2025. Get him.
All right, those were all of the wildcards. Performance-wise, I can't really rank him that high because there isn't much going on as far as his performance is concerned, so it's gonna be a 2.5 for me, unfortunately. Creativity-wise, it was pretty stale, pretty static. in my opinion. So that's why it's only gonna be like a 5 for me, unfortunately. Structure-wise, same thing. It's very hard to tell what's going on. In my opinion, I also didn't really like the flow that much. So in that case, I'm gonna give it like a 4.5. Tech, the sounds are very solid. I think it's just the audio quality that's also holding it back. So tech-wise, I'm gonna give him a 6. And musicality, again, nothing much to say here because it's pretty hard to follow what's going on, and besides, there isn't much musicality going on. So that's why I'm gonna give him a 7 for now. Alright, now moving on with the overall rankings so far in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright. So from what I'm seeing so far, it's actually not that bad. I mean, sure, you can change some things here and there, especially with the double rankings, because I personally don't really like the fact that some people have the same amount of points, but yeah, not really a bad thing, to be fair. Alright, now moving on to the top 10 that I have so far. My top 10 are so far are Lon, CONNEX, Carnage, ACAR, Enno, Rising Flourman, Drowzee, Luke, and JDK. Pretty solid so far. I mean, like I said, you can change some things here and there, which I will do for sure. Especially because with all of the guys that have the same amount of points, it's gonna be very hard to yeah, to have a really definitive top 10, and like I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, but I think we're gonna all be able to figure it out somehow. So yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the stream. I'm really happy that you guys all tuned in. I'm gonna leave the stream up in case you wanna watch some things back. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing time, and I'll see you soon.